I can't take any more of it right this second. Moving on. Yesterday, Pete Hegseth gave what could have been one of the most powerful military leadership speeches probably since Patton, if I may be so bold as to say so. However, is this the baby video?
I can do the baby one
well,
first.
Well, what's next? What's next?
The next one is the actual part of the speech.
Okay, all right. This is Pete talking about, let's just play it. It's amazing. If you support our Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, let's get the American flags blowing up in the chat. Here we go.
The male standard.
But when it comes to any job that requires physical power to perform in combat, those physical standards must be high and gender neutral. If women can make it, excellent. If not, it is what it is.
Yeah, and I would assume that means that there are many men who will also not meet those standards. And Secretary Hegseth said there is nothing wrong with this kind of conversation that he wants to bring up now. Not even a conversation, a mandate that there has to be gender neutral attire, that leadership must be apolitical. And he told this crowd here that hundreds all around the country and all the world, any military member who is 1 star and above, that if any of what he says cause their hearts to sink, that maybe they should consider resigning.
Get out.
100%.
Look, what's controversial about this? Like, when did we get into a society that believed that just because you sign a dotted line to join the military means that you actually make it? You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to find out what you are capable of. It's like Tosh.0 made a joke. He was like, "Oh, I'm really smart. I'm just a bad test taker." You mean you're stupid? That's what you mean. Oh, in my mind, I'm the world's greatest soldier until it's time to run, and then I'm Fatty McFatterneck, and then I pass out and have an asthma attack on the side of the pavement. No, that means you're not a soldier. That means you're not a Marine or a sailor or an airman or what do they call the Space Force? Guardians? Like, you're not that. I don't know how they run in space. But either way, point is, moving on, continuing. When did we assume that serving the United States military is a right that you have? No, it is a privilege that you earn by paying for it in blood, sweat, and tears, and work, and exhaustion, over and over and over and over again. Shut your fat mouths that can barely fit in your blouse anyway. Your uniform looks terrible. You look terrible. You are an embarrassment to the uniform in which you wear. Get out. The secretary said it much more eloquently than I could.
You ain't
hey,
lying.
You got 90 days. I don't care if you got to put a tapeworm in your body, whatever. You can't make tape, fatty, you're out. Yep. You're out.
Well,
you're out.
The kicker to this whole thing, because I watched the speech in its entirety. I watched the whole thing. And the funny thing is Pete literally did not say anything that hasn't been in the regulation since before my time.
Correct. If you're fat, you're fat.
You're fat.
And in the military, like, I love calling people fat. That's the military in me. Guess what, fatty?
Yeah.
Hey, fatty.
Captain
Put down
Neck
the cake,
Fat.
fatty.
Let's
hey,
go.
fatty. Hey, fatty. That's military
what
culture.
We do. That is.
Yeah. Oh, that's bullying. You're right. It is.
Yeah.
Can you handle it? Can you not? Like, dude, I'm all about it. Bring it back. I want people that serve in the military that I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that if we have a war, they're going to go win it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want people that are politically correct, because I don't know if you've ever been to war. There's no political correctness there.
None. And there are no male and female standards
that don't exist
in war either.
Yeah, that don't exist. None of it. Like I think it's great. Again, I support it fully. If you agree with Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, let's do some American flags. Somebody just said, "Well, if you feel that way, what about the NFL, Graham?" I don't even know what that means. I don't even know how to respond, because what does that?
I got nothing.
What do you mean? Like, what does that mean? What about the NFL?
Okay.
I don't know.
I watch it.
The NFL, you can't be out of shape.
I bet you they were talking about the NFL in regards to the Netflix.
Is the NFL on Netflix?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You know, okay, all right. If it's on Netflix, get rid of it. This is The View, however, had a problem with Pete Hegseth, of course. We could say that vitamins and nutrients are good for you. And The View would be like, well, let me tell you why vitamins and nutrients are racist. Let me tell you why. All right, let's play it.
I'm actually really befuddled by why he did that. The optics were terrible, meaning all of our top military brass are all in one place, and we spent $6 million to get them there. That didn't make a lot of sense to me. It also didn't make a lot of sense to me that he was saying that he was going to toughen physical standards and review the anti-hazing policy by sort of implementing a hazing policy.
Yes.
And then also he said he was going to return to the highest male standard for combat positions because the troops were fat.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that was supposed
Not
to
what
be
he
an
said,
uplifting
but okay.
message for our military.
Maybe he's referring
It's
to
not
Colonel
supposed to be an
Sanders.
uplifting message.
It was really a bizarre thing. He started talking about woke DEI policies. By the way, there are no gender quotas in the military.
That's a lie.
That's a
by the
lie.
way. That's a
been proven
lie,
lie.
by the way.
That has been a
is
proven lie. There
huge
absolutely was.
lie.
Also, it wasn't supposed to be an uplifting message.
No.
This was a come to Jesus message.
Thank you.
is
This was
what
a
it was.
commander's call. This was not a motivational speech. This was not a pep rally. This was a warno that was issued by the Secretary of War.
This is spoken
Period.
by people that have never had their rear end tore out of the frame
Facts.
in the military ever.
Facts.
This is a up, down, get right type conversation that any real military veteran understands this very well. Todd especially, probably more than other people.
For
'Cause
sure.
Todd was definitely can't get right on a lot of things.
100%.
1,000,000%. Todd was that
100%.
guy. If your platoon got in trouble, it was because of Todd. That is
all of
1,000,000%.
all of the stupid safety briefings at the end on Monday morning after a weekend. You're welcome.
Yeah, Private Joker, choke yourself, like that was Todd. Okay, so let's
welcome.
just call it what it is. All right, but either way, the point still remains the same. Oh, the anti-hazing stuff. Okay, I'm not pro-hazing to the point of physical abuse or anything.
No.
Don't get me wrong. However, there is a certain mentality in the military, and probably going to get in trouble for this. I remember many a soap party at night, man,
You
and
ain't
everybody, every real veteran knows what I'm
Knows.
talking about. Soap party. Man, somebody ain't getting right. Somebody keeps messing up. But they get paid a visit in the middle of the night, and you know what I mean? And guess what happens the next day? All of a sudden, they figure it out. All of a sudden, they wake up on time. All of a sudden, they don't fall asleep on fire watch or fire guard. Excuse me. That's how it goes. That is the whole point. It is to figure out who can handle it and who can't. That is the whole point. And if you can't handle it, you can't be in the military. I think it's an amazing thing. We need to get back to it.
Yep.
We need to get back to it.
Please. We can't skip it. We can't skip it.
Okay, we're not.
We can't
To end
skip
this
it.
on a positive
We
note,
can't skip it.
someone made Pete's speech into the babies.
This is great.
And it's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. First of all, can we get some American flags for how adorable Secretary of War Pete Hegseth is as a baby?
I know.
We're only going to play 30 seconds, but I specifically want you to see the fat babies
Yes.
and the babies doing push-ups. All right, play it. Here we go.
It all starts with physical fitness and appearance.
Uh-oh.
The Secretary of War can do regular, hard PT.
Yeah, you can.
So can every member of our joint
So
force.
great.
Frankly, it's tiring to look out at combat formations or really any formation and see fat troops. Likewise, it's completely unacceptable to see fat generals and admirals. Leading commands around the country. It's a bad look. It is bad, and it's not.
Pause. All right. That's it.
That's
Look at
great.
the airborne baby.
Look at
Look at the
baby.
airborne baby. That's
Halo, baby.
the greatest thing that has ever happened
awesome.
ever. Can you just find me the fat general real
Yeah,
quick?
hold on.
Back it up just a little bit to the fat general. From now on, when these people complain because they got fired for being fat, all I'm gonna see
Is this
this
right
guy.
here? Is this
that
this
guy?
little
That's
dude
all
right
I'm
here?
gonna.
Whoa. But and I found this clip, and I found it while the countdown was going on. If you're wondering why this speech was given, it's because of stuff like this is going on in the military right now.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. Dude, I would wreck this kid's entire life.
It's a specialist, too, of course.
Bro, I would destroy this kid
But he's not the only one that has a problem with it.
Yeah,
again, look, and here's the thing. There's nothing in the military rules and regulations that says that you can't have a problem with an order that's being given to you.
Yeah.
In fact, it's quite the opposite. You're allowed to have a problem with it, but you first must carry out the order, and then you take it to your superiors. You know what I mean? Like that's how it goes. We've now entered into this territory where people feel like in uniform, they can get on TikTok and say and do whatever they want. Much like this staff NCO right here. Let's play it.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So today, I just wanted to come on here and tell you that if you're a leader, it doesn't, any type of leader, right? You could be a drill sergeant like me, a section NCO, a platoon sergeant, a first sergeant. And if you think that you are going to have the capability to be disrespectful, to be malicious, to be spiteful with people's careers, with the people that work for you in general, just remember, karma knows your name.
Is that a
and
threat?
Sooner or later, she's going to charge you. So treat people with kindness and respect.
Karma's a she. Did a staff NCO, drill sergeant, slick sleeve, most likely. I don't see any CAB or anything on there, CMB, nothing. This is probably a slick sleeve, okay, because that's what you've got in boot camp now. You've got slick sleeve drill sergeants, okay?
Explain the slick sleeve.
Slick sleeve. For the Army, if you've been to combat, you have a combat patch on your right arm underneath the American flag. Slick sleeve means you've never been to combat. So there is, I am thankful to everyone who serves. But if you do not understand that there is a difference between a veteran and a combat veteran, you're not paying attention. Just like there's a difference between infantry and special forces. Okay, like there's a big difference there.
Well, there's a difference between airborne and not airborne.
Correct.
I got made fun of my whole career.
Absolutely.
Because I refused to jump out
Absolutely.
of a plane.
Okay, and again, but here's the thing. You got slick sleeve drill sergeants that believe this ideology, that are training the next wave of military. And I'm pretty positive, Cash Patel, FBI, hello, at SecWar, Pete, hello. I'll call you here in a minute. I'm pretty sure you have a staff NCO drill sergeant who just threatened the Secretary of War. I'm pretty sure that that's what she just did, right? And so when back in 2014, 15, when I started making videos, even out of uniform, the Army told me that I wasn't allowed to do that, even outside of uniform. That was one of the reasons that led me deciding to get out, was because they told me I had to make a choice. It was either stay in the Army or go make your cute little videos that you think is funny, because nobody believed in it back then. But now you got freaking transgender ADS or ADOS orders, people helping recruiters out in the Navy. And now you've got staff NCOs, drill sergeants that are openly in uniform threatening the Secretary of War.
And let